What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today we have a K5LA that I just got back together. So we're gonna honk it, hear how she sounds, and then we'll talk about it. Get you set up here, and I will be back after the honk. Alrighty. Well, that horn sounds pretty awesome. Slight warble. I get my hearing protection off so I talk like a normal person. Slight warble to the 5, but that's just because my start-off pressure is way over what it should be, just so I can have more air on hand. But once we dropped down to a normal pressure, it sounded really good, really mellow, everything blended really nice. Super nice horn. So we'll get all this stuff disconnected. You guys can see the NS stamping. Come around here. The NS stamping on the manifold. This originally I got it as a tagless, early 90s tagless K5LA. Norfolk Southern, but I ended up changing out most of the bells on this. The 5 is the only original bell on this right now, just because I had an already pretty decent bell set that I knew would make a good K5LA. I just needed the 5 up to par. So this 5 is the original 5 from the horn. I sent it out to be remachined because it was wore down. New back cap, that was actually from this set. This set of bells in particular, the 1, 2, 3A, and 4 were from my 90s K5LA, which I loved that horn, but I kept it together for a long time, and I wasn't going to mess with it, and then it just kind of hit me that bell set would sound a lot better as a K5LA, just because it already sounded amazing. It was an amazing sounding K5LA. So I just went ahead, swapped the bells over to this manifold, and then got the 5 fixed up, and took the back cap that was on the 1L, the 2-piece 1L, and put it on here because it is a big bubble back cap. So they all have somewhat original hardware. As far as the bolts go, the bolts are original to the horn. I cleaned them up. They're the original flange bolts. And then the foot bolts and the star washers are original. So it's really early 90s. It is not 80s. It is not, not big bubble, or it's big bubble, not raised circle, and not narrow font, or not wide font. Sorry, I can't talk today. So it is nice, super nice early 90s K5LA. Love the tone of this horn. Still has that really bright 90s, late 80s, early 90s tone to it. It's not transition era. It is all 90s. So the original 1, 2, 3A, and 4 were spitting images of these ones. The only reason I'm not using those right now is because they need work, and this was just kind of a quicker way to get this horn together. So I'll probably keep this bell set together, and then possibly rebuild the 90s K5LA with once I get those bells remachined. They were really wore down, had some issues, so this bell set just kind of worked out really nice to swap around and make into a nice piece. So it's, they're already painted black, so that kind of worked out nice. But yeah, great sounding horn. Like I said, a little bit warble-y in the beginning, just because I was kind of over pressure. But once my pressure dropped down and it really mellowed out, really sounded nice. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the sound clip, and until next time, take care.